Hello and welcome to the Hope Hotline.
Hi.
We are so happy to have Natalie here with us today. And my microphone's going to keep moving. That's going to drive me nuts. And why don't I hear anything?
Oh, you don't. Let me turn you up a little bit.
Either.
Are we on?
Are we on? I hear nothing. Are we unplugged?
We're unplugged.
Oh, there we go.
It was us.
It was
You're
us.
good.
It was us.
It was us. So, okay, so you got some stuff. Let's just get right into it. Before we get to the questions, like, okay, you... Okay. So you had some things that you're besides doing nursing, you're doing...
I'm doing surprise jewelry.
On
reveals.
TikTok.
On TikTok.
If you're not on TikTok, you're not going to know what the heck we're talking about. But surprise jewelry reveals, what does that entail?
So it's Bomb Party. They do different things. These are earrings, and everything is sealed. So what you do is you go in, you purchase what you want, and then I take what I have in my inventory and I line it up, and then you pick which one, and then we reveal it. So it's a surprise. So you could end up with $3,500 in diamonds.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Or you can have what's called a unicorn, which is like a unique design. That's like the amount that they manufacture kept at a lower.
So how much do you have to pay for like the $3,500 diamond thingy? Because
Depends.
I'm highly interested in that.
So prices go for anywhere from $17.95, which are our kids' rings, because kids have rings and they can have diamonds in them too, up to the most
kid
expensive.
can have a diamond in their ring.
Yep, it's just thrown in there. And or
This is like
the
a
highest-
lottery system then,
The highest
correct?
amount is for like $49.95, which are these necklaces, which are jewel candy.
Oh, those are that's pretty.
Yeah.
So is this one and this one together, or is it two
No,
separate?
two separate.
They match perfectly.
Yeah, there's different color waves.
And
So-
look at your little ringies.
So these are December. These are obviously turquoise magnesite. So that's the birthstone.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, yeah.
But they can't see them.
Oh, those are my rings.
Hello.
Hello. And then I got one for Tracy. She gets to reveal an earring. And I got one for Vanessa. And then we have our newest line out, which is called Lumina. And it's all cubic zirconia. And you get
So
a
it's
pair
not going to be a diamond.
Right? We don't know. Everything
Wait a minute.
is-
You just said it's cubic zirconia.
You're guaranteed a cubic zirconia as your stone.
Oh, but it
But-
could be a diamond.
But it
It
could be a
could
diamond.
be a
So
diamond.
I got you a necklace and earrings, and we can reveal them. Do you have like something sharp for me to like
Pop it open.
pop it open? Because they're all sealed. That's how we don't know why we don't know.
Hey, you can. Oh, she's got keys.
Oh yeah, keys will work. So we'll do your earring first,
Interesting.
and we'll see what you get.
Well, Merry Christmas to me.
Yeah, it's your Christmas present.
How sweet of you.
Yeah.
I didn't want to ask any questions. I wanted to go straight to the present.
All right. So here's your earrings. This will be your earrings. We'll see what they are. So these are called Channel Charm Diamond Cubic Zirconia on rose
Ooh.
gold plating.
I like that.
Pretty.
Oh, they're pretty. I like them too.
That's pretty.
So these are your earrings. They're hoops.
You can't see them, can you?
They're
Are you going to
hoops.
make it so people can see on the camera?
So those were only like, those are like $30-something, $33.95.
That's pretty. I like that.
So those
I'll
are your
use those.
earrings.
I'll definitely use those.
Those are your earrings. Those are pretty. I like it. I like how the stone kind of actually goes on
Yeah.
the back part so you can see them.
That's
I'm glad
really
you got
pretty.
hoops because I know you like hoops.
I love hoops.
Because I don't know what you get. Yeah, everything's a surprise.
Either stud or hoops is what I usually wear.
Yeah, those are hoops.
Those are. I like them. Them there's pretty.
And then we'll see what your necklace is. Again, I don't know what it is. Could be anything.
Could be anything. Could be a diamond.
All right. This one comes in a pretty little.
Oh my gosh. I can't come up close.
All right, we'll see what yours is. It's not a diamond, though. I can tell you right now.
How do you know?
Because I read it.
Oh. Good to know.
And then that's your necklace.
Oh, that's so pretty. That's like very
Dainty.
simple.
Simple and dainty.
Simple as me.
Yep, that's called
I'm a very
ballet.
I'm not a simple person,
Ballet of
Okay.
but I like
brilliance.
simple
I'm
things.
glad you clarified.
Ballet of
Because you're about to
Brilliance.
call me out as a liar. Vanessa's there to make sure things stay pure and honest.
We say authentic here.
Authentic.
Oh my gosh.
So that is your. I wish you would have got the same color of plating. But
I don't listen. I don't. That doesn't bother me a bit.
I think it's pretty.
I
That's
do
on
too.
hematite plating too, by the way.
That's very pretty. Me likes. All
right.
right, let's do it.
Which one? Which one do you want, Tracy? Pick one.
Yep, the first one.
This one.
Yep.
Okay. All right, this one's Tracy's.
The first shall be last.
And the last.
Shall be first.
Shall be first.
So that means
Gotta
Vanessa's entering into the heaven's gates
That's
before
okay.
each
She
of it,
can-
every
she can
single
go
one
first.
of us.
It's too late. I already said this one's Tracy's.
No, I mean first to heaven.
Oh,
no, I
first
want
to
that one. That one's fine.
This is okay.
We'll take jewelry
Yeah.
before entering into heaven first.
Exactly.
All right, let's see what you get, Miss Tracy.
See.
Double sealed.
What does that mean if it's double sealed?
That means it's
Ooh.
nobody's ever seen what's in it before,
Oh.
except for the creators.
That's
Oh.
pretty. That's pretty.
Those are yours.
Ooh, okay, come in.
Yeah, come see. They're rose gold plated, and these are called pulse points.
Those are pretty.
Very cute.
Oh my gosh. So how much would that be if somebody said,
That is $24.95, but if you look at the MSRP on it, it's actually more than that.
oh no, I'm trying to see it.
There
Oh,
they
there
are.
we go.
It-
Those are cute.
You're welcome. And then for
I'm
Vanessa.
pretty happy.
Let's see what I got.
So how much was it? How did you know how much they would have been?
Those are $33.95.
If I would have bought it, I would have paid $33.95. But how much is it worth normally? $140. There you go, baby.
That's some money saved right there.
Let's try it.
Come on.
All right, let's see if I can get into this one.
Do some people have to pay $140?
No, you come on. That's the price you pay, and you whatever I open is what you get. That's why I said it's a surprise.
It could be $34.95 and you end up getting diamonds.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
What the heck,
Ah, what a
man?
steal.
Are they good diamonds?
Yeah. I mean, they're not like rocks that you see from like a mile away, but
Right.
they're diamonds. They're real, genuine diamonds. All right.
Real.
Those are pretty
Oh,
too.
Yay. Oh, hoops.
Norma.
These are
Do
lab
it.
created
Get over
aqua
here.
blue ice crystal. They're called light bent gently here. Gold plating.
That's pretty, Vanessa.
Cute.
Yeah.
Let's see 'em.
That's it. They're
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, they're going
Yeah.
on.
Now that you've said you're better than us.
You got to get our eyes
Yeah, don't
out.
mess up. Don't mess up, Norma. No, you're not doing it right. No, you're not doing it right. That's wrong. Keep going. Yeah, go towards your mom's face. Yeah. No, go backwards. There it is.
There we
it
go.
is. Pull it back a little bit more. There you go, right
Oh
there.
my goodness.
Look at those baby
Cute.
hands.
Look at the baby hands.
No, those are mine.
The freakishly carnival-like, circus-like sideshow
so cute.
I'll
hands.
just leave those over there. So yeah,
So cute.
that's what
feel
I do on
blessed.
TikTok.
I feel blessed. Yeah. Are you having fun doing that?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's a lot more fun. It's not stressful like healthcare.
Oh my gosh. Whereas, I'm not going to even say it. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Nothing. We switched.
No, you did not.
Yes, we did.
Yes. Because she always wears blue.
Right, look at it. Look at it. It's
Oh my
perfect
gosh,
for me.
that is so true.
I
You
know.
do.
I just picked the
Yeah.
wrong one.
Well, there you go.
But
That's your fault.
But I knew she was gonna. She takes
here's-
everything of mine. She's like Jer. I just take everything.
Did she say I want yours?
Yes.
Yes. And I took them.
And she took them.
Oh
I'm
my
putting
god.
But I
And
love
then
these.
she blamed it on. But she wears blue.
She does. I know. Because she's gonna make it sound good.
Oh, well, why not? And here's the thing with Bomb Party now, I have options to trade. So I have things open. So if you're not happy with what you reveal, you
Yeah.
can take something else that I have revealed.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh.
So, do you do? You do parties, right?
Yeah, you do. I can do home parties at home. Yeah,
Oh,
come
interesting.
in and do
Yeah,
home
I
parties.
thought you did.
Yeah.
So what
Or-
happens with that? If somebody buys something and they don't like it,
I'll still have my trading board there.
That's
There you
really
go.
cool. That's like a fun birthday party for
Yes.
people that don't like know what else to do. Like you
Yeah,
want
and all of our rings are fizzable, so they all come in a fizzable cube. With you guys seen it? You got to put it in water and you fizz it down. And
oh, that's
yeah.
right.
those are fun.
yeah.
That was
Fizzy
fun.
rings. That's true, Tracy. If you didn't know what you wanted to do, you
Yeah.
get a group of your girlfriends together and you
Yeah.
have a jewelry party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not really a jewelry party. It's just like mystery.
Yeah, which is even more fun.
Yeah. And it's not expensive.
No, the originals are like $24.95, and then kids rings are like $17.95. Your special collections, which is like that, is a little bit more. But the most that I've ever seen that they had to pay is the $49.95, which is the jewel candy necklaces.
Which is super, super pretty.
Yeah.
And I love rose gold, so
You do, so do I.
I love it. I do
pretty.
love it.
I'm a big
So
rose
pretty.
gold.
Yeah. Hardly wear it, but I hardly wear jewelry. I mean, someday, like I'll wear a wedding band again someday, but like right now I don't have anything I like. No, I'm not.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why you got to have options.
Someday I will, but right
Gotta
now,
have options.
nah. So I'm single. I'm ready to mingle.
Ready.
Ready to mingle.
Yeah, you better watch out on TikTok. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, listen.
Those guys on there.
Do you always get the hey?
Hey.
Oh gosh,
Oh
yes.
hey, do you want to have? Can you be my sugar mama, my sugar baby? And I'm like,
Oh my
what?
gosh.
I
send me
just got
feet
offered
pics.
$5,000.
So did I. And my
He
husband's
assumed
like, go
I was a
ahead.
single mom.
Take the deal. Take the deal.
It's disgusting. These people are disgusting.
They're all
They're probably
mostly
very
bots.
nice people.
Yeah, they probably are. What is that?
They're probably very nice people.
Yeah, she said they're bots.
They're
Some of them
bought.
are. A lot of them
Oh
are.
yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh. Okay. TikTok is sending me something right now.
Ooh,
They're
okay.
listening,
Okay.
I love TikTok Shop.
even though we canceled on them.
We did.
from doing lives.
the lives, yeah.
Whatever. So,
Why'd you get canceled? Because what you said?
yeah, I get canceled a lot for what we say, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And it was because it was one of the times you were here.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of them.
Yep.
They do that. They've restricted me too, just for saying, "Hey, this is where you go to get the link to go party."
What?
Because you're redirecting people off of TikTok. They don't want you to redirect anybody off of TikTok. They want everybody to stay on TikTok.
There's so many rules.
That's cray.
There's so many rules.
Yeah.
I hate them. Okay, so before we get going, no, we'll do that at the very end. Don't worry. But let us. How do you want to do this, Tracy?
Let's get right into it.
First question,
First question.
or video
Yes.
or what?
No video for this one. We're just going to go right into this question about hormones.
Interesting.
Yes. Do you have that one first?
I do. I
Okay.
think
Okay.
about we're seeing more men today.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Let's start with that one.
Interesting. We're seeing more men today with clinically low testosterone. I think I know why.
Why?
Well, I can't get canceled anymore. Vaccine, man. Vaccine is like
Not just vaccine, it's like the food too. All the soy and all that stuff is high in amounts of estrogen.
that's terrible. But vaccine is really like made
Vaccines
it.
are like the big thing. But
Well-
the older people, I mean, our generation, we didn't get shot up with as much as they're getting shot up today.
Right.
So,
No, I'm talking about the COVID vaccine. A lot of people say not low testosterone; it's low sperm count. Sorry, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
That's what
that
I was thinking.
really?
Not testosterone. What?
Is that really a thing?
100%. People are having a very difficult time getting pregnant, female and male, because of taking the COVID vaccine.
That's wild.
And why is that?
because it's mRNA, it's going in there and demolishing not just your sperm, what makes your sperm, the androgens and stuff that make the sperm, but also the same with your ovaries.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Back to testosterone. That's what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Is sperm count.
Gotcha.
I was confused. Shocker.
But testosterone and sperm count go hand in hand, I think.
To a degree, they do.
Both
That's
important.
I think that's one reason why I went there. But
I think
it's
that's
not.
right.
It's even more than that. Like people, when you get over 50 years old, men's testosterone starts dropping. That's one of the hard reasons why they have a hard time gaining muscle, correct? Libido, the whole nine, right?
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah. Okay. So we're seeing more men today with clinically low testosterone. And at the same time, many families are facing type 2 diabetes. From a natural, holistic perspective, what lifestyle factors actually move the needle for hormone health and blood sugar regulation? And is type 2 diabetes truly reversible? So let's hit the first one.
I mean, anybody can guess what it is. It's what you eat, and it's how much you do in exercise and move around.
So if you like walk 30 minutes a day,
That's good, but you're still going to have to add in some like low resistance training. like low weights or some kind of resistance training.
And that'll increase your testosterone?
It
How,
helps
why
you-
is that?
Well, it helps build up, get rid of your fat that's in your body,
Okay.
burns up your glucose that does like bad things in your body. If you have too much of it, causes type 2 diabetes. But resistance training helps you burn that glucose off in the right way so that you become less insulin resistant, and then you're able to pack on what you need to pack on. The other thing is a lot of people are deficient in particular things like vitamin D. Even though it's vitamin D is actually considered a hormone that everyone needs to have. And in America,
Really?
oh yeah, it's one of your hormone regulators.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I didn't know. Did you know that vitamin D was a hormone?
I did not.
It's a hormone regulator.
And
Zinc.
lay little on that.
Yep. Zinc and magnesium. A lot of people are low on those three. And when they're low on those three, you're not able to reproduce what you're supposed to be reproducing in your body in general. But vitamin D is, people just think vitamin D is just, oh, it's for your bones. That's it. Vitamin D is for like your mood. If your vitamin D level is too low, you become depressed. It is for your mood. It is for your bones. It is for hormones just in general to help you reproduce what you normally produce. It helps build it up. And in America, they say your normal range is 30 to 100. And most physicians, if you're at 30, they don't care. You should be at like 80 to 100, if not a little bit over 100. It's also good for immunity, right? We all know during COVID, they said take vitamin D, take vitamin D during the winter, because that's when it goes down, because you're not getting it's the sun,
Right.
vitamin.
Yeah.
And you're not getting exposed enough to the sun. But 90-something% of the people walking around are completely vitamin D deficient. And your regular practitioner is going to say at 30, you're fine. You are not fine at 30. It's also... it helps with fighting against cancer. The vitamin D is so important, and they don't push it enough.
Why is that, do you think?
I mean, I have my thoughts.
So that people stay sick?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the bottom line is that so people stay sick, and that's for the bigger companies to be able to manage and just manage your chronic illnesses that you have, instead of truly reversing a lot of your chronic issues that you have. You can reverse them. And if you get to the root cause of everything, and that's what functional medicine is, right? You get to the root cause of why you are where you are at, you're able to switch it over and change. That's like type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes, the medical professionals will say that you can go into remission, but it is truly reversible. They'll never say that it's gone.
Well, what makes type 2 diabetes reversible? Vitamin D, magnesium,
Diet,
and
exercise.
yeah. And that's why Ozempic was taken off, because Ozempic has reversible effects to type 2, correct? That was because of weight loss?
Weight loss, insulin sensitivity, it's a GLP inhibitor. So it helps to start your body to actually seed the glucose and start to use it the way it needs to.
It also has things in it to help with inflammation, correct? And that helps. It's type 2, or is that the one that has the peptide in it, and that helps with the
Well, they're both
inflammation?
peptides.
Okay.
They're both like an amino chain, a protein peptide, right? That's what
Okay.
peptides are. They're both that. The second one, which is, we're not going to get banned if we say it right. Well, I'll
no,
say
it's wrong.
Mounjaro.
Rumble, pretty much it. We're pretty
Mounjaro.
much- yeah.
Mounjaro is your second one, which has 2 in instead of 1. So Ozempic works off of 1 receptor, whereas Mounjaro works off of 2 receptors, and that one actually helps a little bit better with the inflammation.
And Mounjaro is the one that they were trying to take off the market, and they were trying to keep people from being able to get, correct?
They don't want you to. You mean the tirzepatide, which is Mounjaro,
Tirzepatide.
right? So yes, they were trying to get. So when there was a shortage, they allowed compounding pharmacies to compound it out.
Okay.
And now that there is no longer, quote unquote, a shortage, because it made it cheaper, the big pharmaceutical company that owns Mounjaro went and started to go against the compounding pharmacies to get them to no longer be able to.
Oh my gosh. You've
To
got to be kidding me.
compound it. Correct. So now, like if you get it from a compounding pharmacy, it has to be compounded with something else. And the practitioner who prescribes it has to sit there and say why medically necessary for you to have that particular form of tirzepatide. But they've also done it with semaglutide now too. So once they were able to bring in the tirzepatide, they bring in semaglutide as well, which is Ozempic.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people, like a lot of influencers that are talking about semaglutide.
Yeah, semaglutide is your Ozempic. It's the one receptor. Tirzepatide or Mounjaro or Wegovy is your second one.
Interesting. And the semaglutide is way more expensive.
No, tirzepatide is more expensive.
More
So the
expensive.
Mounjaro is more expensive than the Ozempic.
Really?
And Ozempic's been around for 2 decades, so about 20 years, 20 plus years. And I know everyone sits there and says, oh, you get all this issues from Ozempic and semaglutide. They've been around for decades. I think when you do it to get a result so quickly and you're taking it faster than you really need to, I still prescribe it. I always tell my patients, if you are effectively losing the weight at a specific dose, there's no reason to continue to keep upping it.
Right.
So you just stay and maintain at that specific dose until you're no longer achieving what you can get, then you can go up.
But so what's happening is people are wanting to lose weight at a quicker pace.
Correct.
And so
And your providers are just, after 4 weeks, we're going to increase you. They double it. After 4 weeks, they increase you again.
without
they
really looking at things.
without looking at things. And you want somebody who's going to look and say, hey, if you're effectively losing 1 or 2 pounds a month, which realistically is really good, because as soon as you stop it, you're going to gain it all back. So if
Right.
you're realistically dropping 1 or 2 pounds a month, there's no reason to go up on your med.
That makes
Until you
sense.
kind of stall out. Once you stall out, then, hey, let's add a little bit more. So you use it to how it's effective, not how they prescribe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're saying. So with this, now that we're back to the original question, because that stuff actually interests me. I'm not a dude. So from a natural holistic perspective, what lifestyle factors actually move the needle? You said food, diet, exercise.
Whole foods. Stay away from sugars, your good fats like your omega-3s, your avocados, your olive oils. Those kinds of things are what your body needs and to work off of.
And that will help
Yep.
reverse type 2.
Yep. Your gut is like very, very important, and everything that you put in your gut, it
matters.
It matters. It really, really matters. So if you're running off and say you do really well 5 days a week, and then you decide, oh, hey, today I'm going to drink a beer this weekend, you totally reverse everything that you just did for that whole week. So there's certain things that you should put in your body and certain things you shouldn't put in your body. So boils down to the fact that you are what you eat.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the U.S. food is really, really bad, and especially for people that are like on like benefits, food stamps and stuff. What is
Yeah.
covered is all the bad stuff, not the good stuff. Which Whole Foods, if you truly want to do Whole Foods, you stay in the outside of the.
Yeah, you don't go down the aisles.
You don't go down the aisles. You stay on the perimeter of the grocery store. Whole milk is better than low-fat milk. You want those really good fats. There's a reason they're in there. God created things perfectly, and we messed it up. He didn't. We did.
That's interesting. I would have done I don't drink a lot of milk, but I would never do the whole milk because it's so fattening.
No, it's better for you than the skim milk.
I'd rather do skim. I mean, I don't drink milk, but
I don't
would
either,
rather.
unless it's chocolate milk.
That sounds about right. You're a Tom Lively's friend. I don't drink chocolate milk either, but oh my gosh, it's like that. It's too fattening.
It's really not. It's a good fat for you. It's not a bad fat that you're thinking of, because we were brought up thinking, okay, you should only be on whole milk when you're a kiddo, and then once you get to a certain age, they said, okay, no, now you should drop the fat. It's not true. That's like butter's better for you than.
Which is what I use. Yeah.
So whole butter's better for you than using margarine or
Right.
any of the other crap. So where does butter come from?
From the same cow that's making the whole milk. I get it, but
Okay.
the idea of my thighs are thick already, man. I don't need help from the cow.
Isn't there more sugar in like skim milk than there is in whole milk?
Really? Really? I
Yeah.
thought there's more sugar in, but they put so much in our in our food anyway. So I know they're putting sugar in the whole milk. That's the other reason.
That's why you go and find like
Raw
Raw
milk.
milk.
Yeah, I know, but it goes bad very fast.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't go bad.
Tommy has had it, and I'm telling you right now, and we get the go to Detweiler's, and it's the
Jersey Car Farms. Which
yes.
one?
I'm telling you, it goes bad pretty fast, like a week, and it's bad.
It usually doesn't. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, maybe it's just how their expiration dates. Maybe they're getting it.
Well,
don't
they
know.
can't really sell raw milk. It can't say it has to say it's not for human consumption. They have to say it's for animals only.
I don't know. This does say raw,
It will look on it, but it'll say not for human consumption.
or maybe.
It'll say it's for dogs or animals only, dogs and
Oh, okay.
cats
Well,
only.
I eat a lot of things that aren't really meant for human consumption. What's new?
Same.
raw
Oh my
milk is
gosh.
actually the best for you, and it does last longer. That's why when it gets thick at the top, you got to shake it and get
Oh,
all
yeah.
that cream off
Oh yeah,
and reconstitute it. Yeah.
yeah, totally. I mean, and if you shake too much, it turns to butter or whipped, whatever. Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
totally know.
Yep.
So Heather made butter out of hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right before it goes bad, you take it and you make butter out of it.
Yeah, whoever's curdling and all that other stuff. All right, Tractor Supply. Do we want this video?
Well, Natalie, do you want to keep talking about peptides? Because we do have a question about magnesium, and then them starting
On the somebody has a question.
no in our list of questions,
We
or
wanna
we can
go
just
down
keep
that?
going down.
Well,
Which
you were
one-
talking.
which
the
one that
question
is that?
you had was the magnesium. If you, it's supposed
Yes.
to.
If you take
Magnesium
too much of it,
is often recommended for anxiety. Can taking too high a dose actually make anxiety worse for some people?
It depends on what kind of magnesium you're taking. There are so many different magnesiums out there. So, did you come up with this? Was this on TikTok? Was this somebody that asked that question?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a specific question of somebody that was having more anxiety because they were taking. They were told they took too much magnesium.
Well, so I would need to have a little bit more information because there's so many different forms of magnesium, and if you're not taking the correct magnesium, could it cause some other issues? Anxiety. I've never heard of it causing anxiety, but it could cause other things. So,
Like what can it cause?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you take too much magnesium, you could make your heart rhythm different.
Really?
Yeah. That's one of the things it can do. So I guess if it makes your heart rhythm different and you're feeling that, then that could maybe bring up some anxiety. So again, it depends
That would make
on
sense.
it depends on what magnesium you're taking, how
Yeah.
much you're taking. Usually, if you're taking pretty much the recommended dosage, and not just what's on the bottle, kind of talk to your practitioner. If you have a functional medicine practitioner, talk to them. But like magnesium glycinate, that is like it helps you sleep.
Okay.
Magnesium 3 and 8, it crosses the blood-brain barrier, and it's really good. Our body needs magnesium. And again, as we go back to the first one about, testosterone being low, a lot of people's regular magnesium levels are too low as well. So it just depends on which one you're taking. Because if you take a lot of magnesium citrate, you're going to be in the bathroom consistently. So it depends on which
That
one you're
Mago
taking.
7?
Do you guys take magnesium?
No.
I do.
Is that Mago 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Citrate.
Mago 7.
Yeah. There's a blue bottle and it says Mago 7.
That one might have 7 different magnesiums in it that I'm
Oh.
thinking. But mag citrate, just in general, will, if you
Literally.
take it is, if you're having a hard time going to the bathroom,
That's
magnesium
it.
citrate, take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you think about it,
It's
if
the
you've
goat.
ever had to have a colonoscopy,
Right.
they recommend a bottle called mag citrate. And you drink that whole bottle,
Oh.
and that will clean you out. So if you're taking
to know.
magnesium citrate as a tablet over on the
So
counter,
much for those coffee enemas.
Right.
you obviously are going to do the same thing that one little bottle. Like
Yeah.
if a patient comes in to the hospital and says, I haven't pooped in like 4 or 5 days, and I make sure they don't have a bowel obstruction, what I tell them to do, go home, take a half a bottle of magnesium citrate, take 2 suppositories, glycerin suppositories,
That's a good time.
and you should be able to go. And if you don't go in 4 hours, you repeat it, and trust me, you will end up going
That's a party
Interesting.
right there.
with your
That
toilet.
is a party.
With your own toilet. Yeah, exactly. Not at the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
So with this one, I would have to be a little bit more specific
Yeah,
as to actually
yeah.
how much they were taking and what magnesium.
Yeah. Good
Interesting.
information, yeah.
I don't take magnesium.
I take it to
Tom
sleep.
does.
I take magnesium glycinate every night too, and it just after about 30 minutes, I feel my whole body just go like this, and I'm like, out.
Norma just was saying she takes it, or she'd had.
Yeah,
I do a magnesium cream on the bottom of my feet.
it's probably glycinate.
Yeah.
I go like this at night.
Yeah, yes, me. Don't even let me see the pillow.
Exactly.
But you're talking. I used to take Xanax to go to sleep.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I was up to
Oh,
like 2
wow.
milligrams because I worked the night shift.
Yeah.
So it was really hard for me to sleep and turn my brain off
Yeah, that
between
makes sense.
kids working night shift,
Oh,
my
yeah.
parents. I got put on it, and then I ended up on like almost 2 milligrams. I weaned myself off. Now I just take magnesium glycinate 2, and I'm out.
I don't think I've ever taken a medication in my life.
Good for you.
I'm not kidding you.
No, I'm being
Like-
serious. Good for you. I mean, I seen an 85-year-old guy who fell out. He ended up in the ER, and you wouldn't have believed he was 85. I'm like, when I tell you he did not look anywhere near 85, he looked maybe like late 50s, early 60s.
Oh my
And I'm like, well,
gosh,
how many
that's awesome.
how many pills are you on? None. Oh, okay. Well, he fell reaching for his cat food on the top shelf off of a chair that he shouldn't have been standing on, but and he broke his foot.
That's what I do. Stand on all the
Thank
I do
you.
too.
Stand on
I
it.
think we all do.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
it too.
We do.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't take any supplements. I used to. I stopped. I'm like one of those. Like, okay, I'm like a Vanessa. It sounds good at the time.
Yeah.
But then
I start
once-
strong.
I start out and then I'm like,
It's just so boring.
I don't
Every
really want to do
day.
it today.
I know.
Exactly.
And then before you know it, it's days.
Right.
I found vitamin gummies that I like.
The green
it's-
package that was on
It
your floor?
is. Yeah.
Is that what's that? Is that Arbonne's?
No, it's called Groons. And I really
heard
like
they're
it.
really
and
good.
It feels like a treat.
I could do that. I like treats.
Yeah, I could do that, but probably only for about a week and a half. I'm stopping. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't do what's good and I don't do what's bad.
There you go. Right in
I'm
the
just
middle.
me.
You're lukewarm.
Oh.
I'll take it. And this, I'll take it. I just don't have any desire. Like, all right,
Okay.
let's do this.
Tractor
Supply. You want to show the video?
Yeah.
Or
let's
no?
show, yeah. Let's
Oh,
show
let's
it.
do it then.
Okay.
So I'm literally at Tractor Supply right now getting my bunny some hay. And it's always funny to me that when they market things for animals, they can actually be honest. Let me give you some examples. MSM powder, super good for joints. Sulfur, you need it for your joints, really good for detoxification, whole bunch of stuff. Joints, MSM, you're not gonna see it marketed as a joint supplement on Amazon. This one's super interesting. All right, ladies with PMS, irritability, mood swings, perimenopause. Big old bag of raspberry leaf. And they say, end the nightmare with mare magic to help influence quiet disposition in mares. Yeah, helps your hormones. Raspberry leaf. Oh, and this one. Are you stressing? Make sure to take your freaking electrolytes. This one's on sale. I'm taking it. And you want healthy
is for
skin and hair? Right there. Make sure to get your omegas and fatty acids. You want healthy nails? Take yourself some biotin. Are your tendons and ligaments giving you trouble? Go ahead and take you some menthol, iodine, and absinthium oil. If you know, you know. Yeah, we can be honest
Well,
when it
that's
comes
the
to animals.
fenbendazole too. So
But you
those
can't
are
make
the ones that they're
claims
using
when it comes to
to
humans.
alternative cancer treatment.
I'm Britton Simon, Science and Natural Remedies.
yes.
Stay healthy, follow my page.
Okay. Well,
That's interesting.
yeah.
So the question was, why do so many products marketed for animals seem more honest and transparent than products marketed for humans? And can you use some of those things that he
Yes.
just put up there? I know a couple of them you could.
There, yes, and you can actually find human grade, not just animal grade, but you can actually find human grade of a lot of those products.
Really?
But the point is they won't say it, right? When you
they
find
can't.
human
The
grade, it
FDA
won't say joint health or whatever.
I mean, you got some of them that do, but in like if you were to go like right on Amazon, there are some, but there's not a lot that actually dive deep into it. I would say, because the FDA is stringent on how much they can say and how much you're allowed to say. Why do they do it? I can't. Well, we all know why they do it, but
Yeah. Is there a price difference too?
oh, yes, huge price difference. So
Interesting. Like, obviously less.
for your animals,
Why is that?
because as soon as they market it for human, they have the ability to mark it up.
Because an animal can't pay that price.
True.
It doesn't have cash.
True.
Good point, Hope.
Yeah.
Just thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with weddings. Like as soon as you say wedding, everything is like 50 times more expensive.
Correct.
You know, you like go to rent something or need something for a
ridiculous.
wedding. It's just an opportunity to mark
But if
up.
it's just a special event.
Right. A birthday party.
A birthday party.
Nobody's going to pay that much, but it's the same thing.
It's just not cool.
So you can just find out your dose
Go to
and,
Tractor
like,
Supply,
based on your like height and weight, right?
ChatGPT.
And just use the horse stuff.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Well, if you go to that guy's page and actually go to that particular one, because
Did you go?
oh,
Have
of
you-
course, and I like to read all the comments.
Yeah, me too.
And a lot of people will sit in there and say, "Why do you think a lot of the farmers just they just go to their vets?" And
True.
I mean, it's true. I mean, my dog we ended up with hypothyroidism. I didn't know. My daughter's dog, and she has to take thyroid medicine twice a day compared to us who would take it once a day, and her tail hair's growing back. She's lost 10 pounds. So yeah, I mean, they take the same things we do. It's just they have to take it differently because they metabolize different than we do.
Right. That makes sense.
I need some of that.
Listen, I thought it was just her. And I got to the vet for her eyes, and they're like, I'm like, you don't understand. She has a brother that's like half like hairless. So I thought that this was just her. They're like, no, let's do a thyroid. I'm like, okay.
I mean, I don't have a thyroid issue, but I wouldn't mind like my hair growing faster. And
Oh, I'm telling you, all the hair on her tail is back. I look down and she's been on it almost like a month and a half. And I look down and I'm like, oh, Mabel, all your hair's back on your tail.
Oh my God.
crazy.
That is
So
crazy.
it is crazy. And she has to take it twice a day, though. And most people that are like
I'll take it
humans-
twice a day. Are
No,
you
you
kidding
won't.
me?
No, you won't.
For the first
For a
week.
week.
You would for a week.
That's true.
Touche.
But
Until the
you've
hair
seen-
starts growing other
Yeah.
places, and then I'm like, nah.
But did you see what he said about how to help with your hair? He said,
The horse and mane stuff?
yeah, what was in it?
Omega?
Omega-3s, 6,
And fatty
acids.
Norma used
And
to
then
use
your
horse
biotin.
and mane when she was younger on her hair, if I remember right. Didn't you use horse and mane? Yep. That ain't gonna work.
It's not going to work.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Yeah. All right. Next question. I heard some shocking truth about sleep, like your brain doesn't rest when it sleeps. Getting less than 6 hours of sleep destroys your body, and you can't actually catch up on sleep. Tell us about that sleep. Tell us about sleep, Natalie.
Well, I can tell you that it is a proven fact that if you work the night shift, you actually take 7.5 years off of your life.
Oh,
I've read that.
ouchies.
Because of
I've
why?
read that.
Because you're not sleeping. Your body God created us to have the lights off for a certain amount of time for our bodies to regenerate, right? And it has to get into so many different sleep levels for you to accurately have like proper sleep.
Yeah.
I worked night shifts for a long period of time, and I have never been able to catch up on my sleep. So there have been days that I've been up, and I'm sure your husband too, up 36 hours, 40 hours, and then you're like, oh, I'm just going to crash, but you never get back that time.
It's called a REM sleep or something like that.
Yeah, your REM, you definitely need to be in REM at least twice at night, I believe they said. This lady that talked, what did she say that they were called?
Do you want me to play it? And then you can
yeah.
stop it whenever we want? Okay, I'll play it real quick.
The most shocking truth about sleep that somnologists hide, but resuscitologists know.
That's it,
1.
resuscitologists.
Your
I've
brain
never heard
doesn't
of them
rest
before.
while you sleep. It works 10 times harder than during the day. Somnologists say sleep is rest. Resuscitologists know the brain consumes 20% more oxygen and glucose, washing away toxins through the lymphatic system, the brain's internal sewage system. Without it, you'd go insane in 2 weeks. Sleep isn't rest. It's a deep cleaning that saves you from dementia. 2.
Go back to you guys. What do you think about that?
Oh, I totally agree. I mean, if you
Yeah.
don't get sleep within, depending on the person, but within a few days, if you're not sleeping, you will have a mental break. You will literally have a mental break. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I've known of patients that it's happened to. I myself, when I got to like the 40-hour mark, I had an emotional break. So I can tell you that it's true. If you do not get sleep, your brain just goes absolutely crazy. Now, when she said that your brain, it's not rest, it's true. Your brain doesn't rest when you're sleeping. It's doing everything that your body needs to do to regenerate for the next day. There's always was a saying that said, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. And it's true. It does. And if you're having a really hard time with your circadian rhythm and trying to get it back into play, you got to wake up when the sun is coming up, and you got to stand outside in that and let that like lay on you for a good hour. And you got to do that consecutively, like for about a couple of days. And then you will your body will readjust your circadian rhythm and get you back. Now, that doesn't mean that you needed to stay up and binge, and all of these things are not helping people with their sleep because of the screens and all that other stuff. So there's a certain amount of time before you're ready to go put your head on the pillow that you need to stop all that sort of stuff in order to actually get yourself to sleep. And magnesium is a good thing to help you sleep.
Right.
She even says it on there.
So if somebody comes in and they haven't slept for a really long time, what do you guys do? Like, how do you get them to go to sleep? Because that's probably what they need, right?
Like allopathically wise, we prescribe sleep aids.
Okay.
And if that still isn't working, and if they get to a breaking point, there's going to come a point in time when they literally have to like be completely sedated.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah. Okay.
But it's going to still take a while for their brains to kind of like readjust to what it needs to do. I mean, I can't sleep more than 6 hours. If I sleep more than 6 hours, I don't know. I can't function the whole day. So I always get a minimum of 6, but once 6 hits, my body internally just wakes up.
Not me.
I wish I was like that.
I can sleep a really long time. I don't get to, but I'm just saying.
So magnesium glycinate
problem.
is a really good thing to help you sleep. L-theanine glycine is another one. There's a couple different teas. Everyone's heard of chamomile tea, but there's valerian tea. There's hops tea. There are some things that you can do, but one of the things is you gotta. I mean, unfortunately, with the technology we have, the technical age, you have to literally turn off all of your electronics a good 2 hours prior to you even saying, okay, I'm going to get into bed. And then your bedroom is supposed to be for sex and sleep only. That is it. Nothing more. You shouldn't have a TV in your room. It should be dark. They even say it should be cold. You should not sleep in anywhere hot. It needs to be like cold. That's where your body performs the best. But you can listen to the rest of her.
Yeah,
She'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
Less than 6 hours of sleep equals 15 years of your life. Sleep deprivation destroys your body on a biochemical level. Immunity drops by 70%. Cancer risk doubles. Your heart ages like that of a 60 years old. Heart attacks at 35, strokes at 40, not a coincidence. Chronic lack of sleep is slow self-destruction. 3, you can't catch up on sleep. Your brain needs 4 to 6 full sleep cycles every night. Miss one, neurons die irreversibly. One sleepless night kills as many brain cells as you can't recover in a month. Extra hours on weekends won't fix it. 4, alcohol doesn't help you sleep. It blocks REM, the phase that restores memory and emotions. You sleep 8 hours, but your brain doesn't recover. Result? Fatigue, apathy, depression. 5, Temperature matters as much as duration. Above 20 Celsius, your body can't enter deep sleep. Ideal range, 16 to 18 Celsius. 6 hours in a cool room restores you better than 9 in heat. 6. Even weak light through curtains blocks melatonin by 50%. Without melatonin, muscle can't grow, skin doesn't regenerate, fat doesn't burn. The perfect bedroom, total darkness, silence, cool air. 7. Insomnia is contagious. If your partner sleeps poorly, their cortisol affects your nervous system. Your sleep quality drops by 23%. One person's insomnia damages both. 8. Early birds live longer, not because they wake up early, but because they sleep at the right time. Melatonin is produced from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. If you go to bed after midnight, you lose 50% of your recovery. It's not about discipline, it's biology. Your body was designed to sleep in the dark. Type sleep in the comments and
There we go. Well.
I'm in trouble.
Well, you read the comments on that one. Someone goes, I should have been dead 10 years ago.
I know, exactly. I know.
So, you have to realize some of these people, that's all I think there's a happy medium for
Right.
each person. Like I've been
Absolutely.
saying from the beginning, everybody's different. So what works for you may not work for me, and what works for me isn't going to work for her.
Absolutely.
Right.
So everyone has to find what works for them.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, but I do believe part of it's the job, but like there's reasons why cops, a lot of times they die young. First of all, because I think they do night shift. The other part is because of the job. It's
stress.
so
Stress, yeah.
yeah. So there's truth to what that's saying. Like to some extent, outside of those of us who have God,
Right.
and stand on
Right,
that, but
right.
most do not.
Right.
So like you might want to listen to.
Correct.
If you're not binding and loosing things,
Correct.
this is what comes of your brain.
Yeah, like sleep is really important.
It's very important.
It's a good thing I love it.
I wish I loved it. I just don't. I
love
that's
it.
just. I think it's because I've been doing night shifts since I was 18.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why Tom can go on 4 to 6 hours, no problem whatsoever.
Me too.
But you look at Donald Trump; he lives off of 3, maybe 5, but a lot of days he's on 3 hours of sleep. He defies that odd, but doesn't drink. You know,
But yeah, he doesn't do a bunch. I mean, well, he eats bad. He eats McDonald's all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but on the
for
whole,
on the whole, man's
Right.
never had an ounce of alcohol. He never put any smoke in his body. So
Yeah.
again,
but
everybody's
he also,
different.
If you think about it, he eats McDonald's, but he has a chef, and he's had a chef for most of his life. So he's probably eating very whole foods too.
Correct. Definitely.
So that helps, if I were to guess. But so there are people there, not that they're anomalies or anything like that, but there are people who obviously defy this,
Correct.
but they haven't beaten their body to death on, like taking advantage of the health that they have in drugs, alcohol, sex, drugs, alcohol, the whole entire thing. All of that's going to take a toll. It really is, and I don't think people realize it. Even like people, I don't think they live in the party scene for years and years and years. They're single, and they're out there messing around, one right after the other. You add all of those into the equation, that is like toxic.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people who live that lifestyle, especially now because the level of people being committed, even in marital relationships, it's in the party scene. It's just kind of crazy.
Correct.
So all of that plays a huge part. You lack of sleep, then you add all those things into there. Holy moly.
Yepers.
Yep.
Not good. All right. What about the next one, number 4? I saw
I
a
think
TikTok.
I'm going to just play it.
Oh, okay.
I want Natalie to tell us if she's ever encountered this before.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Sometimes I wish HIPAA did not exist. Not like in the way that like I want to blast people that make me mad or anything, like whatever. I'm talking about I want people to understand the kind of things we see in the emergency room. I'm not talking about blood and guts and gore and trauma and that sort of thing. I'm talking about the community that we treat. If you don't work in healthcare, and I'm going to say specifically the ER, yes, inpatient does see this too, but there's a group of people you don't know exists. This group of people, you don't see them in the wild. You go to the store, the characters you see at Walmart, that's not who I'm talking about. Literally is like a society, a group of people. The average person is totally unaware even exists. You'll never understand this if you've never worked in it. And I can't try to make you understand, because if I try to explain it and talk about it on here, I could go to jail. I have an hour drive home. Oftentimes, especially today, I just got off a stretch of 3. I'm just like driving in silence, and I'm thinking to myself, what did I just witness? And it becomes normal. It's just, I don't know, dude. Some people know what I mean.
Cops do. Cops know what they mean.
Firemen know.
My sister-in-law went from being a Democrat to a Republican after working the ER.
Oh,
Listen,
okay. Tell us.
there are tons of things that come through the door, and it's hard. It's hard because you just sit there and your jaw drops, and you're just like, oh. And you have to just still treat them, right? Because that's our job. That's what we took an oath to do. However, you still sit there and go, what did I just witness? I mean, can I tell you exactly what? I can't, because it's too hard for me to even explain some of the things that come in there. Obviously, you got your homeless, but even then, there's some that come in that is even beyond that.
I did. I was involved in a conspiracy night, and my conspiracy was about the Appalachian Mountains. So the
About that family?
Appalachian people, they're like considered feral people. And so I was curious, because obviously we're not near the Appalachian Mountains. I was curious if like that's something, a kind of community that we have down here that we don't know anything about, and if they come into the ER when they need it.
I have not seen that, but I know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
There is a family up that's like brother married the sister, and
Oh, yeah.
it is so.
That was West Virginia, right where Jer was born and raised.
Yeah, it's
Probably related.
But that's not the only place that does it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's, in our particular area, I have not seen that. But
Okay.
I mean, yeah, does that stuff come in? It does, but maybe not to that extent. I mean, I've seen things and witnessed things that could like. It makes you go home and just really love your family that you have, and that you have like a somewhat normalcy life compared to some of these other people. So
Crazy.
Yeah.
it's crazy. And I'm sure
That's-
Tom has seen the same.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why he preaches like he does, because he knows what's out there. And he knows. Like,
Seen
And-
it all.
yeah, like it's pretty wild. Like it's pretty wild how people live. Tom has always said nobody knows the underbelly of society.
Right.
They think they do, and that they think that it's only one. What he says is it doesn't matter whether you have money or you don't have money. If you have money or don't have money, it's irrelevant, because the underbelly does not know monetary value. If that makes any sense.
It does.
The underbelly doesn't care about money.
Right.
They are who they are,
Right.
regardless. Because everybody always thinks, well, if you have money, then you act and you are a certain way. No.
No, I've seen people that have millions, worth millions. I've seen somebody grab a fork and scratch their head with a fork. I mean, I've seen some things. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have money or if you don't have money. I think it all is a matter of the heart, right? Isn't that what, everything boils down to the heart. Where is your heart? And if your heart is truly humble and loving, I think you won't live to that degree.
There's just there are people that there are people that literally this is where it's financial. They have nothing, right? Not because they can't have something, but because they refuse. So they have this entitlement mentality. So they walk into the hospital, they walk into the ER, and they demand. All the while, and their attitude and their demeanor is so nasty and so unkind, and all the while they're living off of your government tax dollar. It's very frustrating. And they come in and treat you as though you're garbage. All the while, they don't work and they rely on you. And then they treat you like crap when they come in. It's unbelievable, the audacity that people walk around in. It's very, very sad. That's just one of the things. Why do so many Americans feel like health insurance fails them when they need it most? And what alternatives exist outside of the traditional system? We'll close with this one. This question.
So, yes, it's healthcare. Everybody should have some type of healthcare, and I've stated that from the beginning. Do you need to get put on like this insurance? I think we're led to believe that we should be on a specific plan, and this is what should happen. And unfortunately, over the last 30 years, almost 30 years, when they started changing insurance companies, it got so unaffordable that people can't afford it. And so there are things out there. There's direct primary care, like what I do. You pay cash for what you do. Sign up with somebody, do concierge, and then always get some kind of emergency or catastrophic plan, which is not that expensive. Catastrophic plans are not that expensive. So if something were to happen, you wouldn't lose your house, your home, your livelihood, because it would cover it. Yes, we should all have health care, but who is the ultimate person that should be you? If you lived a good lifestyle, right, you're not going to need health care. If you if you're living and you're doing what you're supposed to properly be doing, I'm just saying in general. Now, are there circumstances that come up where some people have things that happen and they need the health insurance? Yes, I'm not saying that that's not the case, but for the most part, a lot of people's lifestyles lead to what they end up needing health care for
later on in life.
Correct. Now, as for like cancers and stuff like that come up, again, if you're truly living God's word, you bind and you do what you're supposed to do. But if that stuff is, if you need that, you can buy like separate plans to have that in case that happens. You don't necessarily need to have health care. So
health insurance is a scam as far as I'm
any
concerned.
insurance is a scam, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I only have catastrophic.
That's all I have.
And then I have you that for my family that I pay a monthly service.
And it's really not that expensive.
No, it is so inexpensive. Yeah. And I don't really even use it, I'll be honest with you. But I mean, I have, don't get me wrong. And it's really nice because you come to my house. I don't have to go to an office.
You can like text me anytime and I answer. So like, I mean, there's people that'll text me like an hour before they get on an airplane.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, I need help with something. And I'm readily available. I'm there pretty much 24/7. So.
But my thing is this, and I've preached this many, many times. Even if you are a person that doesn't necessarily need it right now, all right? If we don't if we don't support, because there are people who need you, and they do need you on a monthly basis, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have the funds to be able to afford health insurance. They do need you. If people like myself who don't need you, but believe in that system, and that it is a better alternative than what is being offered out there, if we don't support people like you, then we're not going to have it at all.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, it's like everybody wants these Christian movies. I don't watch them. But do I buy them? Yes, I do, even though I will never watch one of them. Why? Because I want people who want clean movies, because I don't watch movies. But I do want Christian movies available out there, because they're a better alternative than what is being offered us. If we don't buy those, guess what? They're not going to exist. And the same thing goes with this. If we don't support it for the ones that actually do need it, you won't exist. Why? Because you can't live on love. You need to have a monthly income. So you have to support that which you believe in. And so for me and Tom said, whether or not we need it or not, we're going to support it and we're going to pay into it so that the ones that do need it can actually have it. And have we used it? Yeah, 100% we have. But do we do it very much? No, hardly ever. But I'm glad I have it because that means somebody else is able to have it. And what drives me crazy, and I don't mean to bust on people if they're watching and they do use you. Like my thing is this: if you want to do the pay as needed, that's a crock of dookie right there. I don't like that. I know you offer that, but I'm like, if you believe in you, then you should pay to have you consistently, not pay as you need. You won't have her when you need her if that's your mentality. You'll just have to go and get a job and be in the system. Like, if you believe in something, put your money where your mouth is. That's all I'm saying. There we go. Enough said. You know me, straightforward.
Mic drop.
I just say I believe in it so much.
Yeah, no, me too. That's why I'm the same as you. I don't use it super often. My girls probably use it more often than that. But
Right.
like, I want this available, and if we're not paying for it, then she's gonna have to go back to the hospital. So
And then you're going to have insurance because she ain't going to be available.
or I'm not, and then what am I gonna? Then I have to go to the urgent care, and they don't know what they're doing there.
And they're not going to prescribe you the right stuff.
No, they never do. No, never. And I just, I'm all about this alternative society. If we can make our way that way, I'm here for it.
You're going to need it. It's coming down the pike. I mean, I'm not trying to like
Be a scare tactic here.
no,
Yeah,
but
I know.
I mean, the more you see what's going on,
In the medical field,
not-
especially.
not just the medical, it's everywhere, but the medical field, what they're trying to regulate and control and do whatever, it's not
good.
And I've been in medicine for over 30 years, and I've seen the changes, and it just a lot of people are actually, there's a lot of people that come into the medical profession, and they're in it for a little while, and they're getting out because
disheartening.
It's getting bad. It really is getting bad. The government gets to
You
tell
can put
you
that
what,
whole thing. Big
you can
picture.
tell us what we can do and what you can't do. So that's going to be eventually. It's going to be
It's
their way or no way.
You know, for
Right.
me, like what people don't understand is cash pay. Like you go and you have a surgery at a hospital, or you go into the hospital and you don't have insurance. What you pay with insurance versus what you pay without it is astronomically less.
Correct.
Because the insurance companies are scam artists, and the hospital is going to charge you basically what it actually cost. They're not giving you a deal. Like everybody that I know that has done cash pay, they didn't get a deal. The hospital's like, that's what it costs. But when we have to go through insurance companies, it's a whole different thing. It's a lot of red tape. It's a lot of overhead.
And then you're responsible for your co-insurance, your deductible, and a lot of insurance plans. You have to pay all this money out of your pocket first, and which can be thousands of dollars before your insurance even picks up coverage. And
Yeah.
in insurance, you are actually paying for people who don't have insurance and never pay their bill. So the person who is paying insurance is actually paying for those people that come in without insurance and never pay a bill.
Whereas if you go cash pay and you just go and say, I'm going to pay cash for whatever is being done, it's far less because all of that red tape and crapola is not even in existence. So you're actually paying what it actually costs.
Correct.
You're not getting a welfare recipient price tag. No, you're getting what it actually costs.
Correct.
And people don't get that either. No. They don't know it. So wisdom is in learning. Learning is huge. Huge, people. And a lot of people think that it's the way it's always been done. So that's the way it is. No, it's not. It is not.
It's not. They've made it that way.
Out of the box. Think out of the box.
They've made it that way so that you will be reliant
Beholden.
on them. Yeah. And you are relied on them, and then you are like stuck. There's nothing you can do to get out of it.
So if you don't live in the area, find somebody who
Does it
because it's a way better system than what is out there.
I do direct primary care, which is a monthly. You can do concierge, which is kind of the same thing. You pay it all up front, though. You pay, I think, like I don't know, some places are $4,000 for the whole year, and that covers everything. I do monthly, and I don't think anybody ever gets to that price. I'm still cheaper as a
I'm
direct
not
primary
even
care.
close to that. And I pay for a
So-
family of 4.
Correct.
I'm not even close.
So you can do concierge too. I mean, that is something that's out there. And then a lot of doctors have decided to get out of the red tape and say goodbye to it. And they've done it as well. There's a lot of family medicine doctors out there that do concierge. You just have to find them. And then they only take a certain amount of patients. So,
Because you can only, in this, do a certain amount.
yes, I mean, because it's just,
It's very personal.
it's very personal.
Yeah.
Very personal. So, well, thank you so much for being on here with
Of
us.
course.
We always love having you.
of
But
course.
we put your information up. You can also contact the church if you want to get find out more about her or get her phone number. She also attends our church, so come up to her, ask any questions you might have, and not medical questions. If you ain't her patient, don't ask no questions about that. But if you want to find out about how to be a patient, let's not use and abuse people.
Yeah.
It's like attorneys. You always have a legal question.
Truth.
You didn't pay him. You didn't retain him. So don't ask the questions. It's like Tom. Everybody always wanted to ask him. They still do. Cop questions. Okay, he's retired.
Things change. He doesn't even know anymore.
He's not answering them.
He's not answering.
He's
them.
not. He's like, I don't do that
play
anymore.
things.
I'm
I don't
out.
do it anymore. I'm done.
Right.
The
Peace out.
liability, somebody else's.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you on Friday. Bye.